I concur. They always seem to shine.
5 seconds remaining.
And
All
we are
right.
in the draft. Welcome to game 1 of this best of 3 between No Rats and OG for the EU qualifiers of the Captain's Draft 4.0 minor. We have no new heroes in here.
No. Nikwa attempted a group agreement to not ban Pangolier. I've actually watched Nikwa play him a couple times in pubs.
Oh,
He's
really?
Very good. Yes. He is ownage. I saw one game where he had 2 javelins at 10.5 minutes or something stupid. I don't even know how he had that much gold, but it was gross. He's destroying.
Yeah, what is up with this multi-javelin gaming that's going on right now? This meta. It's pretty crazy. That's going to get nerfed, by the way. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
it's probably going to get nerfed. It's very strong.
I mean, if players are using 4 javelins, like, what are you turning that into exactly? 1 MKB, and then what do you do with the other 2 javelins?
Second MKB.
I guess. How does the 75% accuracy stack?
It'd be the same as anything else. You like roll the first one, doesn't work. Roll the second one.
So technically, it is a higher percentage. I don't
Yeah.
know what the exact number would be, though. Definitely not worth getting, though. Sounds terrible.
No. I mean, then again, double butterfly works, so that's kind of funny, and it's considered pretty good now because of how shit true, whatever you want to call it, true attack, whatever it is, true
That's
strike.
true. Yep.
So Terrorblade's gone, Monkey King's gone. Who's our gotcha heroes? We got a Broodmother. All right. That was
No
easy.
longer?
Alchemist is kind of a bit of a gotcha if you don't have the right answers for him. There's no Ancient Apparition in this game. PA has been pretty strong lately. Vengeful Spirit has been very strong. Yeah.
Have yet to see Bloodseeker. I'm expecting a full... Well, Bloodseeker wasn't really changed that much in the patch. That's kind of why he's ignored, I feel like. Because he was very strong.
I think No-Tail just had a game the other day on him, too, actually.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. It's up and delayed. We're good.
Fully expecting that. Okay. Perfecto. Perfecto.
Bane is in the pool, so who's first pick? No Rats. It's a pretty solid first pick overall.
Yep. I would.
Hawk.
So some heroes that I would like to see are, even though I know Slacks hates her with a passion, but Windrunner is there. We were talking about how before this, you were talking about how the javelin works with focus fire, right?
Yeah. It's also a very good Thompson hero. He loves that hero, so I'm not surprised that OG banned it. In fact, well, I guess I should say I am surprised that OG banned it because that's a lot of respect to a team that's like not that popular to know that he really likes Wind Ranger. And well, Wind Ranger is also a pretty good counter to Shadow Demon Luna.
Lol.
Oh,
The fact that OG picked that.
praising OG.
Yeah.
Oh,
They picked it so fast.
Yeah.
That was an
like,
instant.
You can tell they were chortling. Like, oh, look, guys, it's SD Luna.
Oh, that's so dirty. But it's not nearly as good as it used to be. Although some talent changes. How does Lunar Blessing work on illusions? It works, right?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah.
Because you can upgrade it through talents now, so it makes the illusions a little bit stronger if you walk away.
Gotcha.
Not that it makes that big of a difference, maybe. I don't know. If it actually works normally, it does make a lot of difference. It's like 20 extra damage for illusions. Well, I'm expecting a Pugna, perhaps, to deal with the illusions. What else do we have here? Alchemist, like you talked about. Technically, Elder Titan is really good in a game like this against the SD Luna.
Yeah, they have the Nyx themselves, too, as a decent counter to Elder Titan, but... I like Elder Titan. He's so hard to play. My God. That stupid spirit is uncontrollable right now.
How does that work?
But,
you were
I don't
complaining
know.
about this the other day.
I've tried to play him like twice now, and I just get tilted because the whole control micro doesn't work with the spirit anymore for some weird reason, and that's how I always used to control it, and now it's tilting me. I don't know. I was also trying it on my laptop on an end table, so, there were probably a couple different issues. So... what do we got now? Lena?
Okay.
There's your
That's
D
some
push.
clear. Yeah. They need more. Luna SD is too disgusting. Yeah, I was going to say Puck is still available. And
and a Jerax
OG will
Tusk,
take it.
too.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, these are like some real OG heroes. Yeah.
So this is a normal draft for OG. So what does that mean they're missing? They're missing
They have
Well, the
S4,
question is,
they
where
have
is...
probably no tail. Would be the Luna.
Yeah, no tail Luna most likely. Puck does not really feel
S4.
like a Rezo hero. So yeah, I was gonna say S4, tried and true off lane, which
Maybe
leads.
Is
What
there any
is-
safe? Oh, they're gonna safe lane Bloodseeker for no
yeah,
tail,
Bloodseeker's still there. Yeah.
and then Luna Shadow Demon mid. Some dumb shit like that. But
All right, there's
there he
ET.
is.
All right.
He's in here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's gonna be for sure Bloodseeker now. And that Bloodseeker is not a Rezo hero, so Luna will be played by him most likely.
Yeah.
All right, well, ET question is what position is the Venge? That'll fall everything else into line. We assume Lena is mid.
Yeah. Elder Titan supposedly off lane. Nyx 4. I would guess it's Venge 1, but is there any good like other 5 hero? They could play Disruptor. Skywrath Mage and Disruptor are both decently strong here.
I feel like Venge 1 is pretty weak this game, though, based on this draft. Maybe they demote her to support.
You don't think it would let them fight toe-to-toe, kind of?
I mean, in the early game, she drops off so
early.
fast, though. Like, I don't know how they can actually win this game in the first 30 minutes with this lineup.
That's true. You could go scaling with a PA instead.
PA, you say? It could be okay. She gets cleave now through talent, so it can clear a little bit. They're going to go Shadow Shaman, though. All right.
There you go.
So going all in.
Yeah, I like it.
So what's their window? 30 minutes?
Yeah, with like major control. They have decent Roche, good control over the Roche pit in general with the snakes and the Elder Titan.
Where's this Bloodseeker?
Is there anything? Well, now that we see the full lineup, they can clear snakes pretty well. They're wave clear. I was thinking the Alchemist would also be possible depending on what No Rats did. And now that No Rats have fully committed to all in, it almost makes me want to Alch a little bit here.
Okay. Yeah, Alch's not too bad. Not great against Nyx, but they don't really have that much burst. They have a decent amount.
They could also... Oh, no.
And Alch is definitely a no-tail type hero.
Yeah.
It's funny that Rezo's still playing the 1, but in a different lane.
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, he could play Puck, though. They could switch it up still. And they go for like an off-lane Bristle or something like that.
They take the Disruptor.
Okay. I have no... What?
That's...
No, what? No tail. No, they're switching that, right? Well, so one of these 3 heroes has to be a...
I would guess it's going to end up being an S4 Tusk style, where like he would... Well...
Are they faking them out? Is that what's going on?
The only thing we know is that Rezo's on Luna and Fly's on Shadow Demon. Those are the ones I'm confident in.
The Disruptor, this could be like old school Bulba position 2.
Mid Disruptor seems kind of cool, right? Doesn't he have talents that have made it actually feasible? I feel like someone was even talking about that the other day. It might have been Scant or someone. And I looked into it and I was like, that actually seems kind of legit. I mean, I've been talking about having possible Core Dazzle, and that's not very far-fetched. And if this was...
Core Dazzle's garbage, though.
Well...
I remember back in the day when it used to be okay, but I cannot see that. Who played it recently? Was that a pro game that I was watching?
Moo played it for Complexity.
Oh, yeah. It was real bad. It was real bad. That was an off lane, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think mid or safe lane would be the better ways to run it, but...
Yeah, I don't know. It is interesting, though. Keep that in line here. As I'm trying to fix my overlays real quick. There we go. Perfecto. Beautiful. I did it just in time. All right. So game 1 begins.
Right,
OG versus No Rats.
dude.
Whose lineup? Oh, yeah, let's look at the lineup.
Would you like to apologize? Are
Wow.
you looking at this mid Disruptor?
What do you mean apologize?
You said it's garbage. I'm just kidding.
I did not say. Well, it's weird, but I did bring up that Bulba used to do this on the reg.
That's true.
Mid lane.
You're right.
Back in the day, Team Liquid style. Oh, we might actually have an engagement right away. Double smoke will run into each other. S4 has the orb, and we'll have to use it to jaunt away. So they will dodge it. Yes. So whose lineup
strong
do you
enough
like
to
here? Quite a lot of pings.
It's a bit of a tough call, to be honest. I'm having a hard time fully committed to mid disruptor. Not gonna lie. It seems like if I was a team with what appears to be quite a timer, then I would be a little bit dismayed by this, right? You think about like that mid bane that we've been seeing and how much it falls off. Oh, who just put FU on the map? Nikwa. That wasn't very nice. But I kind of like OGs, even though there's a mid disruptor. I feel like.
Well, doesn't that help their cause if no rats is on the window?
Yeah, exactly. Because then you have this guy who can fight really early. Like, yeah, disruptor's gonna fall off, but it doesn't matter because you have Puck and Luna who both scale really well.
But at the same time, I don't really think this is not like a Bane that we've been seeing. And by seeing, I mean one time at Dota Pit, where he's going to build super differently. I think this is literally, it's going to feel like a support that just gets farmed really early, right? Would you say that's the case?
Yeah, I could see him going like Blink Ags.
Yeah.
I would think.
Sure. Maybe like you might skip a couple of more supporty type items like, I don't know. I mean, maybe you still get Force Staff, but
yeah,
Glimmer Cape probably will not get, I assume. But yeah, interesting nonetheless. This is the kind of crazy stuff we get to see in Captain's Draft, so
yeah, beauty
the
of
whole
the tournament
point
here.
That's right. This is why I created the tournament.
So we can have mid no-tail disruptor.
Yeah,
he
why
gets
not?
3 Thunder Strikes, that's it. And he's up against Alina too, so it's going to be really hard for him to make use of his clarities.
Yeah, no-tail pretty much out of mana now, like you said, and Jerax.
And look at Thompson. He just like, I don't know.
Oh, they're going to go for this. Perhaps the Ice Shards are there, going to place him inside. He's stuck, but they don't really have that much magic damage. The right clicks might be enough, though. 2 TPs coming in. Thompson, very low, will survive. Forces out a Pablo TP, and whoever the other one was, canceled. I assume it was not Nikwa, so probably Peksu here.
Yeah. That's huge. You burned those TPs nice and early, those free ones. And, yeah, no-tail owning. I mean, I was a little concerned because it felt like he just used his entire mana pool and didn't get very much done, but Jerax, a nice spot.
At the same time, he is losing the CS battle for now.
Yeah.
Pablo will be sticking around. An interesting mechanic that I never really thought about until now for some reason. You know how we always talk about when Nyx is picked, which, by the way, he's dropped off considerably as the LSA will connect here. We talk about usages of setting up like easy stuns with Spike Carapace, right? As the Impale will miss here. You know, like running up to Ember with Flame Guard or something like that, right? As we're going to see Disruption top. Nikwa takes the Soul Catcher, so it's going to take a lot of extra damage. Right? This was changed again, I believe.
Yes, it's back to single person now.
Back to being good. As that's going to be first blood going the way of OG. But back to my point that I apparently cannot finish. Thunderstrike is AoE. It'll...
Yes.
You can literally just stand next to somebody that's Thunderstruck and guarantee a stun. Could be pretty cool.
Yeah, but how often does anyone ever use Thunderstrike? Like, I mean, they use it in a team fight, I suppose, but in terms of like the farming potential of being able to use your Vendetta and stuff, it's pretty...
Oh, no, I meant on like an ally, like on one of his allies.
Yeah, he like runs up to Thompson right now and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess, but like, how often do you just have a Thunderstrike on top of you in the mid game?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Then you're in the middle of a team.
Well,
fight
I feel like this is gonna be we're gonna be seeing a lot more Thunderstrikes this game, just because he's a core, right? There's a +4 Thunderstrike hits at level 20, and the Thunderstrike damage at 10. I'd be interested to see if he actually levels those up or not. I'm not sure what the norm is.
Well, 40 seems pretty. I think if you're support, I'm pretty sure you get the 200 health. I would get the 200 health when I play Disruptor. Ice Shards comes through.
Oh, LSA connects. Disruptor. No-tail's in a lot of trouble. Looks like both of these heroes are going to die most likely. Thompson will go down second, though, so the experience goes his way. Jerax is like, well, at least I hit level 3.
Yeah, get in mid lane. I'm the mid now. Perfect.
You can buy health. You know, you can't buy Thunderstrike damage.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the way I look at it. Top lane, Impale, connects on Shadow Demon. Nikwa.
Especially because you're going to go Ags if you're getting any sort of gold in this game, so that's a nice chunk of health for you.
Yeah, it's actually funny because we talked about that earlier, but that is probably a requirement as a core Disruptor, I would think. Like, what else would you buy? It just makes your ulti that much better. No, why not just pick it up? He's scared of Nyx Assassin, I suppose.
Yeah, he's not sure who's rotating. Just gets it done. Gets back to his lane. I mean, again, I think Blink is pretty crucial for this hero. But yeah, other than that, not too much, right?
Yeah, Jarek's on the sidelines here, looking to perhaps set something up here for S4, who's level 4 at the moment. He's going to get shackled. Oh, Jarek's is just going to TP out, though. He's going to cancel it right away to try to save S4. The orb is out. Actually, will be enough for him to get away. Jerax is going to take some right clicks instead.
Oh.
And they're going to try to turn this around on a Gork, but Jerax is getting very low and will finally be brought down. So he saves S4. Or did he? I don't even know if he did. He probably did.
No, I think he was just living anyway, but maybe I'm wrong. Man, you'd think this would be a good kill lane against a Puck too, right? Because everyone glimpse mid.
Glimpse with the Thunder Strike and the Soul Catcher. That's dealing a lot of damage. Oh, they're going to kill each other, though. Looks like Thompson went down first this time around, so No-Tail will get the experience.
Yeah, typically Xiao Shaman was the hero we looked at all the time against Pucks in the off lane, and even with a core with a stun on top of that, they still can't get the kill. But he's also only level 3, and he's gone 2-point shackle. So they don't have that much total lockdown right now.
Yeah, it's interesting he would go. I mean, we've been seeing more players get more levels in shackles, but I guess considering Puck is alone, they kind of need the extra CC up top lane. Nikwa takes the snowball to the face, Lucent Beam to follow, and Resolution able to finish him off with one more attack.
Elder Titan's such a difficult hero to like judge your strength in a lane a lot of the time, because you have to posture like you're this big threatening guy, because you're like throwing your spirit on these big, like look what Rezo's doing right now. You like throw your spirit in there, you're getting all this nice bonus damage from the camp, you bring it back to the creeps, you have more damage, you're like throwing all these heroes, but then suddenly you lose the damage and you're way up here where he was, and a Tusk comes out of the tree and you're just dead.
Mm-hmm.
You might just go down again here. Oh, nice.
It'll be close. Lucent Beam into the disruption. We're going to have a TP here from Vengeful Spirit. I think OG might want to back up now. Double TP's committed. Jarek's getting extremely low. Another Lucent Beam coming out on Nikwa. There's the swap, though. Into a snowball. Jarek's trying to stay alive, but not in the cards for him today. As I believe this will break things up, but mid lane, LSA connects onto No-Tail. Nyx Assassin's here. Pablo needs an Impale. Actually, maybe he already cast it.
So
they're going to find it anyway. Static Storm a little bit too late. Thompson still pretty healthy in S4 level 5 right now. Pablo has an Impale in 1 second. Gets off the mana burn. LSA will not connect, though. Here comes a snowball onto Thompson. They'll be able to finish him off, and S4 is walking away very slowly but surely.
He's got Carapace.
Pablo with the Spike Carapace. Not going to be enough as S4 able to turn things around in favor of OG.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
That's fine.
Thank you. S4, man, so good at Dota, you know? It just never stops, though. It's like every time you watch me, you're just like...
It's never ending.
It's just like that nice little sidestep play after the phase shift. Like when a Puck phase shifts like that, you're like, all right, this guy's dead. He's going to get LSA'd. There's like no hope. It's level 1 phase shift. Perfect setup. But he just comes out of it really quick and just like moves his way back down to like the one direction that Lena's not expecting. And there you go. And then also just holding, making sure that the Carapace, you know, he was paying attention to the fact that skill was up, and it's just...
Yeah, we're going to have Disruption onto Pablo with the Soul Catcher. Still has Spike Carapace to work with. Lucent Beam will follow. S4 is here again, level 6, so could get a coil out. Looks like he'll try to do so. But we'll get stunned up by the Carapace. Here comes the counter initiation from Nikwa. There's the coil only onto one hero, though. The Shrine is popped. Luna, Resolution getting quite low, but should live through the day right now. Has Eclipse to work with if they commit. And here it goes. They're going to completely destroy Nikwa. And it looks like Gork will finally finish off Resolution. But will it cost him his life? Meanwhile, Peksu and S4 going to town 1v1 against each other. Dodges the stun here. There's the sheep, though. S4 looks like he's going to live yet again. We have more action as Tusk comes in. Jerax able to help get one more kill. The LSA, or the Laguna Blade, finishes him off. So trades being here, or trades coming out left and right as so many rotations. And No-Tail's in mid.
Yeah, this is going to be a real illusion game. I mean, I know we have Shao Demon Luna, but did you see that little like Elder Titan the entire fight? While he was dead, he's just running around punching people, pulled back mid, Thompson.
Yeah.
This would be a pretty huge save from Pablo, but yeah, not going to happen.
I mean, something...
Pablo, that was a nice shards. Just
something to keep in mind. I talk about this all the time, that Disruptor has probably one of the... I shouldn't say probably. It's one of the best single target spells in the entire game in Glimpse. And getting level 4 this early is not something that players will be used to, for sure.
Yeah, definitely true. I thought he might max it out more, but it's more like I guess a Queen of Pain pill where you just get like 2 in the Thunder Strike, and that's good. Doesn't have a lot of value at the second level, sadly, but so he's going for a Veil. Nice. Stacks up with a lot of the other match damage this game.
Okay.
Means S4 could focus on a Blink Dagger instead. I feel like I've seen a couple Core Disruptors in the past, and they've also gone for Veils and Blinks, and I think we're saying 4 staff too, so not too shabby.
S4 and Fly bot lane, attempting to go onto Nikwa. There's the disruption. Nikwa, he has 3-4 stacks of Shadow Poison. That's just going to completely blow him up with the Soul Catcher applied. And it looks like that's going to break things up, although we have some rotations from the river, but a little bit too late, it seems.
Oh, look at Thompson, though.
Oh, LSA into Laguna Blade, and Jerax, he's going to be fine.
Haha, raindrops.
Keep forgetting those are an item in the game.
I hate them.
Oh, the glimpse. Man, this is ridiculous, this spell. Not able to get the kinetic field in time, though. Disruption. Looks like it'll scare him off, but also break up the fight completely.
Well, they have a shrine. They have any smokes on the Radiant? I feel like this would be a... Oh, they need Nyx to get 6. That's their next big thing. Then they can go and try and get a kill onto S4. Good
old Pablo. Well, he does have a tome coming, but he might die in the meantime, as there's some rotations here from OG. It is a 3 versus 3 technically, as some are coming in for no rats as well. Gork. The old Gork action. Ice Shards will not connect. They're actually going to turn this around. Impale onto Jerax. Don't layer it correctly. Disruption comes out defensively. Coil onto Pablo. Snowball coming through. Only onto creeps right now. There's the swap. Looks like Jerax is going to take the brunt of the damage here, as No Rat's able to clean him up. I feel like he's died a lot. That's 4 deaths so far for Jerax right now. As we're going to have a kill on the other side. Apparently Lina dies. S4. Waning Rift. And Orbs out.
Also, yeah, the mid lane level 9 for the Disruptor as they killed Lina.
Oh, some early wards placed
6,
here.
Though.
Yeah. We'll see if that Vendetta comes into play here. Trying to go into S4. We'll find No Tail instead, but they ping it out. They know. I believe the tower might have been in range there.
Hi, Fly. How's it going?
Gets the Impale. Shadow Demon. Looks like he's going to get blown up right off the bat. But here comes the Kinetic Field holding in Pablo for now. The punch onto Vengeful Spirit. Gork's going to swap his teammate, who gets snowballed. He's going to attempt to TP. Yeah, looks like Pablo's going to be fine, actually. TP's out to safety. Tusk now. Jerax, this is his 5th death of the game, actually. But he's certainly fine with that as Gork.
He's 14 armor on Gork. I just saw a right-click. It does nothing. Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty insane, actually. Oh, Orb onto 2 heroes. Gork's in a lot of trouble, but they're going to turn this around. And the Laguna Blade, S4, getting a little greedy. Pays the price.
Man. What a hero.
A Euro?
What a hero?
I'm taking off my hoodie.
I mean, he could be a Euro.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking like the sandwich.
Oh, nice. A gyro, as we say. No.
Don't be one of those people.
Don't be like that. No, good old Eurocopter. My favorite Dota 2 hero. Glimpse back in the mid lane.
There we go. We're good. We're good, guys. Yep. Lina will be destroyed in all likelihood. Soul Catcher is applied. One more Thunderstrike. Proc will be there. But here comes the Earth Splitter. Looks like it's not going to connect on anybody, though. And Nico's going to have to hightail out of there. Fly's been setting up a lot of kills with this Disruption Soul Catcher combo. So is it literally back to exactly the same that it was before?
Yeah, except for that new ability, right? Where if someone dies, then you get an illusion of them until they respawn.
Right, okay.
Pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to have those, and we also have the Vengeance Aura doing the same thing this game.
That's true. You have illusions fighting each other. Yeah. Won't accomplish much, but... It looks like Gork and company, they're going to play some wards here in the OG jungle. Thompson bot lane. Has a Veil for himself right now. S4. So S4 will not be going Veil, obviously, like we talked about. So can just go for that really fast, or attempt to go for the fast play.
I was gonna say, it's not that fast.
Yeah. It's a little slower than we're used to from the likes of S4.
Yeah, he has the treads though. so it's understandable. And he also has a bottle and a wand, so it's like you look at the net worth, you're like, oh, he's up there, but then you're like, well, where's his blink? It's like 15 minutes in, you know, but he's got a lot of that nice
Playing it
additional
slow,
tank
playing it
ability.
nice and chill.
Right.
OG smoked up in the no rats jungle. By the way, they should not be called no rats because they ratted hardcore yesterday.
They really
His fly's going to run right into Gork. And that should be a relatively easy kill, but he gets to swap out the Static Storm a little bit too late. The Glimpse back, though. They're going to end up getting both of these kills very easily. And a third on the sideline. OG, great execution. Looking for more. Nikwa. Jerax doesn't have Snowball for another 4 seconds. Don't think they're going to be able to catch up to him.
At least Thompson took it in stride with the help, you know. Gets swapped into his death without even being able to cast a spell. That was great.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because he probably would have lived as a result, but both end up dying anyway. Oh, Earth Splitter will be there. Oh, the Glimpse back again. This spell is ridiculous. Pablo pops the Spike Carapace. Everybody's going to get stunned, but...
Whoa.
At what cost? Okay, Earth Stomp on 4 heroes. Looks like Resolution's going to be turned around. Nice save from Jerax. Snowball coming in, but now they're in the brunt of things here. Resolution will be Laguna Bladed down, and Jerax looks to be next, so death timers quite low. Got to respect that.
That stomp was pretty hype. 500 radius. Damn. I think it was... Everyone was like right on the edge of it.
It's a good hero, man.
I think OG weren't really respecting the stomp, or maybe, as you said, the respawn timers were the bigger deal, because they were just all suddenly back up, and getting Rezo absolutely huge, especially with the build he's going. He's like, he doesn't have a Mask of Madness or anything, so he's not even farming that fast. He's just trying to build into a BKB after the Dragonlance, so he's not that rich. Like, Vengeful Spirit's ahead of him. Although that was Gork's first death as well in the previous engagement.
So, I'm going to preface this by saying I love Venge Core. I love it. But I feel like in the past month especially, I don't know if I've even seen her win a game. She falls off so hard. And everybody's been buying Shadowblade, and it's been a hit or a miss. Sometimes it's okay, but then, again, once you get to the later stage of the game, it's useless almost, I feel like. You're just there to set up like easy swaps. We'll see if that ends up being the case here for no rats.
She's I've heard she's been owning, but it's true. Most of the games I cast, she doesn't do all too well. But I mean, I think like Navi's been having a lot of success with her. Although I'm not sure how much they're moving it between roles. That's also a really important reason, right? Like having that possibility of being support or being core. She's definitely a very strong hero. Another sleep onto 2. Means S4 can't help clear the wave.
Yeah, the tier 1 tower's down. Pablo's going to get Impale onto Fly. Looks like he might get blown up here if he's not careful. He's going to have to disrupt himself. They're going to turn this around onto Pablo, though. Take him out with the ease. It's a 1-for-1 for now. Earth Splitter comes out. Not going to connect on anybody. Looks like No Tail gets sheeped. And Resolution gets swapped. He has Eclipse, but he might get blown up here if he's not careful. Shackle comes in. A nice save from Jerax, but the Eclipse is popped and he dies immediately. That is definitely not the play. S4 is attempting to get out of dodge here. 1 second on Orb. Looks like he will live. And OG a little bit sloppy there. That swap.
Thompson, though.
Oh, yeah, top. Okay. Good old Glimpse, man. Good old Glimpse. Jerax is going to continue the pressure. He has Snowball. Nikwa getting off the Echo Stomp. Not going to hit. Looks like the Ice Shards will be here. Not able to actually block anyone in, though.
Oh, Jerax is going in, though.
Yeah, he's going deep. We're going to focus on this kill on Nikwa, or potentially Fly, for that matter. Gets off the Purge. And looks like Nikwa will fall one way or the other. And Jerax is the one that ended up dying, by the way, in that chase.
I give it a sideline report. He went for the Snowball in the Venge. He got stunned up, stunned by Pablo, and he went down. Back to you.
Back to a glimpse into the kinetic field. Gork. He's taking a lot of damage, but Fly is going to be the first to fall in this mini engagement. No Tail completely out of mana. S4 jumps and gets a coil on one hero. And just going to have to back out of there. Oh, damn. Venge actually almost died. The break damage is pretty redonk now.
That's one of my favorite changes, I have to say, because it's I like that it's a nerf, because it definitely is. It's, you know, it's overall it's a nerf to a hero, but I think it's always nice when you're introducing more ways for like heroes to work in tandem and creating cooler combos. So, for example, when Jerax gets his Aghanims this game and starts kicking people out of the coil, I mean, the damage is going to be massive. But
I mean, he's pretty close to getting Ags right now, bro.
I mean, look at him.
He's working on it, as you can see, with that ward in his inventory.
I really like Venge and Puck, too. I think that's a very nice combination.
Yeah.
The swaps and the coil. And that was even a combo before it was
but the
so
best one
damage.
is definitely Blinding Light. Has to be.
True. Yeah, it probably is.
Is there any other spell that does something similar where you can stun multiple people?
The new Fear. from Dark Willow.
Oh, that's probably the best, actually. That is filthy.
Oh, pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's nice. And then you put that into a bramble after they're stunned. Oh, my goodness.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
Power?
the power.
Unlimited power.
No, I agree, though. It's kind of cool to be able to set up some combinations like that and think about it in the drafting phase instead of just, oh, let's pick Puck. He works with everybody. I mean, he still kind of does, but less so than before. Looks like we'll have a smoke here from No Rats as I hear a Vendetta. Where are you, Mr. Nyx Assassin? This tier 1 tower is going to be taken out. See if they can actually capitalize on this positioning here as No Tail gets sheeped into the Vendetta. Nice disruption. Will keep him safe for now. He gets off the Static Storm, getting quite low, though. S4 jumps in with a coil. Onto 2 here. They're going to blow up the Shadow Shaman right off the bat as No Tail gets a glimpse off. Will he actually live as this illusion is trying to take him down? He's going to find a regen rune. Oh, my God. Nope, there is the Echo Stomp. Nope.
He just
Wouldn't have been in range.
Yeah.
I have to go Shrine now. I cannot believe No Tail lived.
Sir, is your audio on? Your Dota TV audio?
Probably not. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Shout out to Caster Caller on Twitter.
There we go. Fix. Thank you very much.
My phone buzz. So there you go. So, yeah.
We're good. We're Gucci. Yeah, when I play Dota, I have to turn it off because people don't want to listen to me.
Yeah,
and I forget to turn it back on.
I hear ya.
So looking at some item progressions here, a resolution is going. Looks like the BKB is probably being delivered to him right now, and that is the case. That's going to help him survive a lot. He's been having a lot of issues getting blown up, especially that one Eclipse, the last second. It's Pablo scouting things out here. We'll find S4. Fly. Fly's scared. Can't blame him. Oh, they're actually going to smoke.
Very deep smoke, too. Raining didn't have any vision in the area. So, it looks like they're trying to predict how they're going to move back from that tower, maybe? Well, all right.
Hexu's dead. Easy peasy. Soul Catcher into Walrus Punch. That feels like it does a lot of damage.
That's with the way. Do you see this little Shadow Shaman illusion in the ground by Rezo?
No.
Oh, is yours standing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What is that? The heck?
It's an illusion of Shadow Shaman from the Soul Catcher. But wait, where'd it go?
World? It died.
But he's still dead. Did it get hit by the tower, I guess?
I must have gotten hit by the tower, yeah.
Or it's somewhere underground.
That's so weird. I don't know. It's going to take me a while to get used to some of these mechanics.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another smoke, though.
They chose the tier 2 over Roche. I think that was definitely a possibility, but with only the Shadow Shaman being down, you're still fighting into some pretty scary spells around the Roche pit, so definitely the safer option is to take the tower. Jax just got level 10. I guess it's not that late. But, wait. Oh, he just took the talent, that's why.
Oh, Gorik
anyway.
pops the BKB after getting stunned initially. Pablo coming in with a Vendetta. Gorik's getting quite low. Double Impale, beautifully done, but here's the Static Storm on top of Lina. Won't be able to cast anything into the coil. It gets blown up right off the bat. A huge kill for OG. Pexu getting a nice shackle onto Tusk. Here comes the Eclipse, though, and Nikwa will be absolutely destroyed. A double kill for No-Tail at this stage of the fight. So it's a 3-for-1. All they lose is Jerax, who's been dying like every 10 seconds anyway. He's doing his job.
The one downside of the 40 XP gain talent, too. Because then you start getting all these levels, and then your hero has these long respawns, even though you die in a lot of engagements.
I mean, there's no way you don't take it. It's too
Dude,
good.
I'm leaning towards the gold. I'm not even gonna lie. Yep. I've seen it done. I've watched some pro games where he took the gold instead, and I've been like, this was a good game to have the gold. Some games you just need the blink dagger. You got this one hero that keeps dying, and
it was definitely an easier decision before when it wasn't gold per minute on the other side. I forget what it even was. It was 40% XP gain and something useless. Like snowball damage or something. Oh, Pexu being scouted out. The Veil is on him. He's actually might die here. Gets a nice sheep on the S4 into his shackle, but the swap is there. They're going to blow him up with that Laguna Blade. Echo Stomp onto 3 heroes. Great turnaround here from No Rats as No-Tail. Yeah, the Ice Shard's keeping him safe along with the Kinetic Field. Fly looks to be resigned to his death in all likelihood. And yeah, that will ensure it right there. LSA connects.
It was 35 damage on Tusk. That's what it was.
Right.
So yeah, it's definitely way more difficult now.
Whoa there. Whoa there. They want to do something about the old Roshan here, I believe.
Overall, it was definitely a nerf to the hero, though, because you wanted the 40% XP to get to level 15 to get your 90 GPM. So you could actually get that Blink Dagger if you didn't have it, which now you have to make that decision. It's kind of tough. But
oh, Jarek, Static Storm onto 3 heroes, into a kinetic field, into a Walrus Punch. Do they have any follow-up damage, though? They're not doing that much right now. LSA will not connect. Yule's on top of the Nyx. And Jerax, they're just trying to create space for Luna to come back in this game. Looks like Jerax will be the first death of this fight. Eventually, will go down for the 9th time of this game. But they save Roche. It cost a buyback on Fly and a death on Tusk. They find Thompson, though. How did I miss that kill? Jesus.
I think he was just being chased down by S4. Kind of got a little bit split.
All right, Echo Stomp connects on No Tail into the Magic Missile and Impale. That'll be enough to take him out.
Too.
Sheep. Yeah, OG wants to get pretty hasty here. Resolution has Eclipse if he really wants to use it, but the Shadow Shaman's going to be a very easy kill, as now his Illusion's going to be haunting the enemy team. Look at all that damage, bro.
Backup has arrived. All right.
And now they can take Roche, potentially.
There is a fight recap, but it's all just experience, and it's pretty much a slight... Wow, 634 gold for Pablo. Nice. Be helpful as a Nyx assassin. Wow, he almost has Aghanims. Holy.
The
1,000
Nyx?
gold away.
Holy crap, that is fast.
I guess his Elder Titan has fallen off a bit. He's just trying to build into a pipe slash...
So I know we talked about Ags on Jarek. He needs a blink first, but it actually... we might have some action. Here's Laguna Blade, LSA combination. Resolution pops the BKB. Has Eclipse. Could use it here. Will do so, and that's going to clean up Pablo easily. Thompson on the run. Half HP. Ice Shards will not block him in. Looks like Gork is going to be the effort here. Pops the BKB next to the Shrine. Gets the Magic Missile. Swap combination. Onto S4. That's going to be another death for him. Thompson's blocked in here by the Ice Shards. And it looks to be a broken fight here for each respective team. But what I was going to say, Blink Ags on a Nyx Assassin, burrowed, Shadow Demon, Fly. He's going to take some damage, but not a whole lot else.
Yeah. Anyway, the what?
Imagine the possibilities. The Blink Ags on Tusk on top of a burrowed Nyx Assassin. You can just choose where he is burrowed. And you can't do much about it if you're Nyx.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Illusion on Illusion battle in the mid lane. Elder Titan Illusion versus Elder Titan Illusions.
I think once, this Eagle Song is on its way to resolution now. Expect a little bit of Shadow Demon, the old Shadow Demon that we're used to, just like this. It's going to start getting stronger and stronger. I don't really miss it.
Who do you think is going to take this one?
Who do I think is going to take this one?
Yeah, what do you think right now? Do you think OG's going to... Have they lasted long enough that it feels like there's a window that's kind of closing on the Radiant?
I mean, they have 2 tier 2s up. We've barely seen Shadow Shaman wards yet. Yeah, I'd give the slight edge to OG, maybe like 60-40 or something. Pablo. Static Storm, Kinetic Field. He's stuck inside. He gets blown up right off the bat. The Echo Stomp onto 3. Earth Splitter. Nope, there's nothing coming out here. Looks like Jackson's going to get blown up thanks to the Laguna Blade. Coil onto 3 heroes. Resolution. No Eclipse, though. We'll try to get the right-click action going on Gork, but it's going to have to focus on Thompson instead. Somehow Thompson just keeps getting separated from his team, and as a result, will fall here. So a 3 for... Was that a buyback onto Jerax? He didn't actually die. I thought he died for sure. S4, nice body blocks onto Nikwa. Has the Waning Rift available. And with that glimpse, the essentially global range... Yeah, I'm taking OG.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
What happened with the... I don't know. Why did he Earth Splitter the solo Shadow Demon? When you're fighting around Roche Pit at this time of the game, and it's such an important part of like the next 10 minutes, and then he would have had it right there for this nice big 5-on-5 team fight. Then again, you could also argue that maybe OG would just dodge and everything, blah, 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 but that kind of sucks. But the fight already wasn't going to start off very good, and they just blow up Pablo like that. So this will probably go to Rezo. I can't imagine you give it to anyone else, right?
Yeah, most likely. And he picks it up. Has Eclipse still, because that was still on cooldown in that fight. And it's about 100 away from finishing the completed Butterfly, which again, that's, I feel like, when these illusions start being disgusting to deal with. And we're talking about Pablo almost having Ags. He's lost quite a bit of money, my friend. He's lost 400 in the past He's been a net minus 400 in the past like 5 minutes, I feel like.
That might be a little harsher than the truth, but we'll allow it.
What is the actual truth then? Give me a number.
Hasn't he gone up like 300 gold?
No, he had 700 something, like when we talked about Ags.
What? No, he had like 100.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Minus
Yeah.
400 net worth, guys.
All right.
The Suns
5%
fan guarantee. And resolution now level 20. Let's see if he went for any weird. So he did go for the 24 lunar blessing damage, by the way.
Yeah. I think that's the standard. I mean, think about how much more value you get out of that during the game than the lucid beam.
Yeah. Oh, Luna, night vision, working to her advantage here, as Peksu will be brought down eventually. Gets the glimpse and the death.
Right.
But it is interesting. We haven't
for 42 seconds.
Yeah, we haven't seen like these wards placed by towers at all. They just haven't been in position to do so, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he was just doing, was like split pushing a side lane and trying to create those kind of opportunities, and he just gets blown up. And they don't even have the best catch. Well, I guess they have good catch, but it's not even like those heroes are there, right? Like Puck and Tusk are the two you imagine, and yet it's these guys that just go up there and get that kill.
Yeah. Well, Jerax, despite all the deaths this game, has completed his Blink Dagger. And went for the 150 snowball damage, by the way, at 15. You surprised by that one at all? Over 350 health.
No, I've seen the snowball damage more often, I think.
Really? That's
I
interesting.
think so. I might be wrong. But, I mean,
I believe this tooltip is updated.
Yeah. I always liked it for the farming possibilities, because you could like clear waves with shards and snowball. Which is nice to have any sort of mana regen. Which his isn't that great this game, because he only has Urn and Medallion. I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't have like Arcanes or something.
Something that we forget with position 5 Shadow Demon in games like this, he will start to get really farmed now. Working on a 4 staff, expect his GPM to go up with all these illusions coming out.
Yeah, and you just start like shadow poisoning camps and everything too. And when it's max Soul Catcher, it's 75% illusion damage. So if he gets a Soul Catcher kill on something like Venge, it's actually pretty brutal. Plus, you're gonna get all the benefits of that, right? You'll have like the Vengeance aura on your team and stuff.
S4, Waning Rift into a coil. Static Storm looks like it's gonna miss though, but the glimpse back means Shadow Shaman is dead. But
look at that,
not that
angry
big
illusion.
of a kill. So it has the same properties as a Disruption Illusion, right? So it takes 300% damage and deals 75%, I'm assuming.
Yeah. And as far as I know, you should still get all the auras and stuff, right? So it's pretty cool. Get
oh wait, illusion damage taken is 200 actually. Oh wait, not. I'm looking at Soul Catcher. So wait, is it part of Disruption or Soul Catcher? It's got to be Soul Catcher, right?
That's why Soul Catcher. It has its own values.
But it takes the same stats from Disruption.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it only has 200% taken instead of 300%.
Okay, I couldn't tell if that was the amplified damage from Soul Catcher itself onto illusions. BKB's going to be popped by Gork. He's going to blow up Fly. Speaking of the Shadow Demon, here comes Resolution, trying to get some right clicks off here as Jerax blinks in, able to finish off that Vengeful Spirit, and that is 2 big kills here in favor of OG as the coil somehow up again. And that is a triple kill for Resolution as there is another kill on the backside here. Looks like No Tail was taken out as this Ags was officially picked up by Pablo. And Resolution wants to hit buildings.
Yeah,
like, forget about that lurker. This is not StarCraft. We need to take buildings. The macro is very important.
This is easy, Rax, and they're scanning in behind. They're like, is anyone here? Like, is this Nyx here? Hello? Knock, knock?
Yeah, it's...
y'all home?
It's tough. Man, these Venge games have been really underwhelming, I have to say. Not putting the blame on them specifically, but double impale here into a Nyx Assassin Spike Carapace. The lurker style has begun, and Luna Resolution's like, I'm just, yeah. That's just happening. That's just happening, my friends. A snowball will connect onto Lina. Thompson is dead again, out of position.
No mercy from Rezo. Just ults him.
Why not? He's pretty close to getting his Satanic right now.
Now, this is the cool talent on Tusk, the snowball speed. Because that's a new one. That wasn't a thing before. I haven't actually played with this one.
300 snowball
But it's like
speed.
a 30% boost.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
I have to say, by the way, his level 25s, for having a 40% XP talent, I agree that you should have worse 25s. One of his 25s, the 12% chance Walrus Punch is just so underwhelming. It's very disappointing. Ice Shard cooldown is great. That's actually a pretty insane
So
one.
4-second cooldown. You can have 2 ice shards up at a time then, huh?
Yeah, it's very broken. It's extremely good. So I guess in that sense.
Why don't
maybe
you
it's
like
fine
this
that one of
wall
them's
response?
garbage.
12% chance, bro.
Have you tried it? It's garbage.
It sounds hilarious.
It is
Hilariously
hilarious.
bad.
Yeah.
Well, if you build him a certain way as a core, maybe, and you get
Uh-huh.
attack speed, maybe
And
it's
then
worth
if you
it.
do that, you're never gonna get to level 25. Because you'll have won the game so fast because it's
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
true. That's true.
That must be why.
Wow, I didn't realize
180.
Disruptor had a 180 gold talent at 20. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a decent amount of gold at this point in the game.
Yeah, it's quite
Plus,
good.
Thunderstrike is so garbage that I agree with not going for
Usually
the 4 hits.
I wouldn't call it a standard, but the more common level 20 is like 120 gold a minute. So gets an extra 60 out of it just by being a lowly Disruptor. But yeah, these glimpses kept them in the game. I shouldn't say kept them in the game because wasn't really out of reach, but I feel like the glimpses really put a lot of pressure onto No Rats early in the game and set precedent here for OG to take this game. Swap onto Resolution. He's going to get stunned up. He's dead. Just like that. And OG now on the run. BKB's popped galore. S4 does have coil still. And wow, okay. Nico's just going to come into Death Static Storm onto 2. Looks like the Elder Titan will be the first to fall. Pablo looks to be next. My lord. That Static Storm deals so much damage. LSA not going to connect. Gork, though, next on the list. Despite losing their carry, they are dealing a lot of damage. That is 4 dead. The Walrus Punch finishes them off. And GGs are probably going to come out here at any moment. And there we go. Thompson wants to die one more time before this game's over, just to remember how it feels, so you can use that as motivation for game 2, which will be coming up next.
21k lead. That escalated quickly. That was a nice hold by OG to just kind of sit on that high ground and wait for them to chase, knowing that they have to take advantage of the fact they killed Luna, but everything's still available in the Dyers. So a slaughter as they walked up the steps. But overall, shining moments for the Radiant. I think Elder Titan was a little didn't really get those big plays really well. There was like 1-6 stomp with that turnaround mid, which looked really good. But considering their lineup and the pressure you might have expected, maybe just because they didn't get that Roche, it was hard for them to exert it. But we never felt like they were in a good posturing position with Snakes like the entire game.
Yeah, the Snakes for sure. I mean, Elder Titan was a great pick though. I think it owns Luna. That was one of the age-old counters, right? So
yeah.
Just not able to pull it off this time. But they do have another chance because it's a best of 3. It's still the upper bracket, by the way, so whoever the loser is will end up going to the lower bracket anyway, so it's not elimination or anything like that. So game 2 coming up next, guys. Remember that we have a silent break. You put on your own music.